Assalamu alaikum, this is Rimsha Qureshi. Today my presentation is about the relationship between linguistic culture, language attitudes, ideologies and language policy. I'll explain each concept with simple examples so the topic becomes easy to understand. Let's talk about the abstract. This presentation explains how language policies are not made randomly. They are shaped by three important things. First is linguistic culture, second, language attitudes, and language ideologies. These elements decide which language is promoted and which becomes ignored. For example, in South Asia, English is promoted for development while regional languages face challenges. Let's talk about the introduction. Language is more than communication, it represents identity, traditions, and belonging. Every society has certain beliefs and emotions about languages. These beliefs influence the decisions governments make regarding language policy. If policy ignores society's culture or attitudes, it usually fails and creates inequality or resistance. So, what is linguistic culture? Linguistic culture means the values, traditions, and histories connected to a language. It includes how people emotionally connect with their language. There are some examples. In Pakistan, Urdu is linked with national unity, and regional languages like Sindhi, Punjabi, Pashto show ethnic identity. And English represents modernization and global opportunities. So, linguistic culture affects how people and governments treat languages. Now, let's talk about language attitudes. Language attitudes refer to people's opinions or feelings about a language. Sometimes people call a language modern, educated, or backward. Example, many parents prefer English medium schools because they believe English has more value in jobs. Negative attitudes. What's negative attitudes toward mother tongues lead to language shift. Children stop speaking their regional languages. So attitudes strongly influence which language grows and which becomes weak. Language ideologies. These are deep belief systems about languages, what society thinks is right, correct, or superior. There is some examples. Nationalities ideology. Language. Modernization ideology means English is equal to progress, and standard language ideology is only one variety of language is correct. For example, standard English versus local varieties. These ideologies shape public opinion and guide policymakers. So, interrelationship. These three elements are deeply connected. First, linguistic culture creates certain attitudes in society. Then, these attitudes later shape ideologies, and ideologies influence language policy. In return, language policy strengthens or weakens cultural beliefs. So, the relationship is circular and continuous. Another, these are the examples. Let's look at some real examples. Okay, in Pakistan, Urdu is promoted as the national language. Regional languages often receive less support, and English has high prestige because it is linked with jobs and education. In India, Hindi is widely promoted, but strong regional identities also exist. And the three language formula tries to balance national and local needs. In Africa, many countries still use colonial languages like English and French. Indigenous languages remain culturally important but less used in education or government. What is the implications? These relationships shows that language policy must respect cultural values. A successful policy should avoid treating one language as superior, promote another tongue education for better learning, create multilingual and inclusive policies, protect regional languages along with national or global languages. So, what's the conclusion? In conclusion, linguistic culture, language attitudes, and ideologies are all connected. Together, they shape how governments make language policies. If policymakers understand these relationships, they can create fair and effective language policies that support identity, equality, and development. So, these are the main authors and sources used in this presentation.